Now, in what looks like a radical change of tactics, the police today paraded the bodies of 4 terror suspects killed inside the Garissa University College during the campus siege on Thursday. The bodies were laid out at the Garissa Primary School, and locals were asked if they could identify any of the bodies.
This came as the survivors of the terror attack left the military compound in a convoy of buses headed to Nairobi and various other counties. And as Ian Wafula reports, there was at least one happy ending, as a female student who had been hiding inside her wardrobe at the campus was found alive today.
The stench from the decomposing bodies did not deter the residents of Garissa from viewing the men responsible for the Garissa University attack that saw at least 147 dead.
Sasa tumewaona hapa, tumehakikishia sio kama ile ya Westgate, tumeangalia vile iko na tukaona ni kweli.
Nimefurahi kwa sababu maadui ambao kila siku wanatuingilia na tuwaoni, na leo tumewaona kwa macho yetu. Kwa nini tusifurahi?
Serikali imetuzuia kiasi. Tulikuwa kama sisi wananchi tulikuwa tunataka kuchoma hiyo mili.
Tumejua kweli maadui yetu wako chini yetu. Mwanzoni tulikuwa tunaona wako juu, lakini sasa tumeona wako chini na tunafurahia.
Even though majority of the residents here are more than delighted to see the 4 suspects finally facing the consequences of their actions, majority of them are blaming the recent terror attacks to corruption, and they further want the government to reform bodies such as the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. But that was just it, a public viewing in the afternoon that brought to the fore all kinds of emotions. Lost in her world of disbelief, Cynthia Kiprotich can only afford blank stares. Not even the doctor's attempts to attend to her can bring her mind back to the reality. Perhaps she is still numb from playing dead for close to 50 hours. But it is the wailing of her mother that brings the room to a standstill. For the 3rd day now, the mother had been trying to get in touch with Cynthia, hoping that she was not among the 147 who lost their lives during the campus siege. Sylvia says she managed to hide in one of the lockers in the hostel once the gunmen began fishing out her schoolmates from their rooms.
Tu ya watu kuna kitu kama yenye kidogo. Sasa nikaingia hapo kulikuwa na nguo. Sasa nikalala hapo, alafu nikatengeneza nguo inifunike, nikatoa tissue paper, sabuni, nikabanga juu yangu, alafu nikalala hapo sasa.
The horrific scenes and tales aside, Sylvia's survival tactic is one that sounds bizarre to anyone hearing it for the first time.
Nilikunywa lotion, unajua lotion? Nilikunywa hiyo sasa. Haikuwa imefunguliwa, nikakunywa yote. Ilikuwa njaa na maji, tena nilikuwa nataka maji na njaa, nikakunywa tu hiyo.
Right across town, hundreds of Sylvia's schoolmates are not just happy to be alive, but also glad to be heading home. They had pitched camp at the military base right after being rescued from the gunmen. Their stories are not too far from what Sylvia experienced. And once the buses are flagged off, the students turn their backs to Garissa town as the area residents are left behind to deal with the aftermath of one of the worst terror attacks witnessed since the 1998 bomb blast. Ian Wafula, KTN, Garissa County.